Race number 7 at Happy Valley on a 9-race programme is a Class 4 over the 1650 here, again with 12 going to the post. Field headed by Heavenly Thought drops in class. Hasn't won in this grade, but placed 2 of his 3 starts in the past. Great Treasure, a 10-year-old. He was 9th last time out behind Beauty Spirit. Switches now to the Valley. Red Majesty, beaten favourite last time out, should roll forward from barrier number 3. He was 3rd behind All Joyful. Nordic Warrior, Richard Gibson, Jerry Chow, got a good strike rate this season. Gets up from the 12 to 1650. Cassiter Force, that might be the speed from barrier 1. SWAT Troopers wins rolled forward in the past though. He's drawn 9. Breeze of Spring run up on his 2 starts this season. Durham Star, beaten favourite last time out. We got Ming Warrior returning to Happy Valley. Shadow Breaker won at a big price last time out. And Viva Popcorn up in class as he won course and distance last time out, beating Off the Real mark.
Cassiter Forcer goes to the lead on a good to slow tempo for the 1650. Red Majesty follows him. Heavenly Thought works forward. And we've got Ming Warrior, Manna from Heaven. Shadow Breaker, now he can go forward, but we saw his last start. He was last turning for home and rattled down the outside to win. Durham Star, Nordic Warrior, Viva Popcorn 3 wide towards the tail. And we know Great Treasure, he likes to race well back in the field.
Well, we'll start off with a horse that likes to race prominently, but the speed map having him not leading this time, Paul, but he tried to lead last time, but got a lot of pressure in front.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, see what Cassiter Forcer wants to do with Chris. So now he's got barrier 1. But look, Red Majesty, as you say, look, he's won 3 of his last 5. The third here behind All Joyful wasn't too bad. All Joyful's a horse who's quite progressive at the moment. He did fight on nice enough, I thought, on the inside there for that 3rd placing. So he's definitely in for me.
Yeah, the horse that attacked him hadn't quite finished by the time that replay got to the end, so it was a really good run to hold him where he did.
OK, that was Red Majesty. What about Breeze of Spring, Mark? Runner-up, first up, and then last time out behind Harmony Win-Win.
He does this all the time, just gets to the line like next time he's going to win, next time he's going to win. He has got a victory next to his name 3 starts ago. Look, he's a must for multiples, your Cornellas, your Tierces and the like. He'll be running on again, Paul. He's been to Happy Valley just once in the past, so he's relatively unknown around the valley, but I'm sure he'll do something similar to this.
Yeah, it tells a story, doesn't it? 30 starts with 14 placings, 2nd, 3rds and 4th. So, look, I'm like you, I've included him in the numbers.
What about Viva Popcorn then, Paul? It looked like the riding was on the wall, the win was due, and he got it last time out.
He did, didn't he? And I thought he won really nicely. Look, I've included him again. He's drawn 12, but look, he gets back. There's a bit of pace in this race as well, so I think he'll do something similar. So he goes into the minor line for me.
Yeah, found a spot for him also. He's, as you said, Andrew, worked towards this win. That's Go Ballistic, who runs 4th there, and he came out last Wednesday night at the Valley and won. So up in grade, but he's full of confidence now for the Popcorn. Yeah,
and Off the Rail, I think many of us thinking that he'll go very close in our opening event as well. But again, this is pretty open, Paul, with Red Majesty favourite.
Yeah, like he's in. I've got one to beat him though, and that's a horse that's coming here for the first time under race conditions, but it's trialled really well here at Happy Valley, and that's Durham Star. He was beaten favourite last time at Sha Tin, but now coming here to Happy Valley, I think that's a real positive. Red Majesty, the Quinella, and then Breeze of Spring and Viva Popcorn, the last 2 horses we just talked about. 8, 3, 7 and 12.
Same for us, Paul, just a different order. Red Majesty goes on top. It was a good effort to finish where he did after being a savage by Let's Do It last time. He was beaten 1.5 lengths by an in-form All Joyful. Breeze of Spring is so consistent. Viva Popcorn is getting better all the time. And Durham Star makes his Happy Valley debut, but he has had 2 trials at the track, so it's not his first look around the circuit. 3, 7, 12 and 8.
I've got exactly the same 4 numbers as well. I think they are the top 4 in the market, aren't they? But Red Majesty, I think he can hopefully bounce back from somewhere near the front. That's race number 7, a Class 4 over the 1650.